It's a pretty hot, humid Saturday afternoon at Bira Circuit, and I apologise because I'm shouting over the commentators, which are going non-stop all day, because this is the first round of the 2022 PT Racing Series, and I'm going to get no break from the commentators until the light goes down. So I either live with them or it goes dark. So what I want to say is basically I'm sitting on this car, this grey RX-7, and this is brand new, it's spanking new, it's shining. This is its first day in racing action. It had its first race a couple of hours ago. This is the latest car that has been built by Rotary Revolution, the tuner in Bangkok, worldwide famous for building Rotary race cars, for keeping the flame, keeping Rotary on the racetracks alive and winning and winning and winning. And that's the thing I've got to say, they're not just building cars that look fantastic, they're building cars that can actually go out and win races. This is the latest one. I was chatting to Cronin, who's the owner, who's building these cars, and then we kind of just came across, he's actually into double figures now of race cars that he's built. It's actually, this is the 13th, but we sat down and then he couldn't quite think really how many he'd actually built, because he's built these, built the RX-8, and built obviously his famous RX-3. So we kind of sat down, work out exactly how many he's built. I got a piece of A4 paper out in the paddock, you can see here, it's a kind of a scrawly mess. I wrote down what he's actually built since his first car he built 8 years ago. And he's actually done 13 cars. Obviously one is the RX-3, his really famous grey RX-3 build. And he's built 10 RX-7s and 2 RX-8s. And of those RX-7s, he actually does 2 levels of RX-7. One is an all-out, balls-out racer that is just full on, it's mental, it's like the chassis ripped out to the front and the rear, it's tubular all around, it's just a pure race car. And then he builds a second one, which is like this, it's like a club racer, it's more of a low level car, it's kind of something more to go out and have fun in at a lower level, do track days, do club races like PT Series. So you've got these 2 levels of racer, obviously depending on your budget. This is the lower level car. So like I say, he's done 8 of those, or 7 of those really, and 3 of the higher ones. But there's kind of a blend, because some of the lower track level cars, they've got a lot more on them than others. So really what he's doing, he's going out, he's building what the customers want. So he's got a real demand for that, and he's catering. So they're all bespoke, they're all individual, but they're all fast, they sound fantastic, and they're all real winners on track. So that's kind of the really cool thing all about it. So really, I was kind of blown away when he said 13 cars, because I remember going back to like 2015, 2016, when you started to think about doing this. He'd been running a single car in Supercar, and then when it was Supercar Thailand, and then TSS, but like years and years a single car, and he kind of proved that Rotary was reliable, it could do well, it could grab podiums. But he really wanted to build something fantastic, really put Rotary out there, because this guy has got passion for Rotary on the racetrack like you would never meet anyone. There's no one like him in Thailand at all. No one in the world, I would say, has got this passion to prove Rotary on the racetrack. So he went out there, he did it, he's been building these cars, the demand was there from customers, and he's been building them. So really, I was blown away by this, that he got to 13 cars, because again, I live quite close to his workshop. We're quite good friends. I've come in and out for years and seen cars being built, and his workshop is just my favorite place in the world. It's Fast and Furious Episode 1, the old school. It's just the most mental place you could go, where they just love Rotary, they love racing, full stop, that's it. That's what it's about. So what I wanted to do today, really, I want to grab Cronin, although he's going to be pretty busy, and I just want him to talk about 1-2 cars, because about nearly half the cars that he's built are here today. We've got one here, one there. In the garage next door, there's another 4. So we've got 6 of the cars he's built racing today. That's almost 6 out of 13. So kind of want to ask him to just introduce some of the cars. Let's see what he's built. Let's see what they're about and how they've done.
My name is Ma. Everyone call me Ma Rotaries because I'm on the Rotary Revolution team, and I've been in the Rotary world since I was born because my dad, he is the first one who built the Rotary engine in Thailand. So every day in my life is like Rotary. So when I grow up, it's like I want to prove that Rotaries engine can last long and reliable. So I used to run with the series of the Thailand Super Series, and also after that, like 10 years ago, we start to build our own car with my customers. So the first one is like 10 years. We have the pink one, the Sakura, and we keep building the car from that. And now on we have 13 cars, all Rotary engine inside. We have 2 RX-8 and the rest is RX-7. No, the one is RX-3 is mine. So we continue to build that and keep going and prove that Rotary engine can last long and reliable and also fast. Here is the orange one. I can say this is the fastest one on the team. This is not typical RX-7. It's we call half frame. Everything is the front and the rear is not original RX-7. And this car got a sequential and brake system and suspension is modification, everything. The horsepower of this car is about 600. So this is the fastest one for the team and owned by here, Kun Mu. Here is the RX-7, the orange and green. The specification of this car is standard one from RX-7 original. We have changed the damper and brake system. The horsepower of this car is about 450, and this car is the driver is like kind of new from the event. He just entered this year. So this is one of 2 RX-8 we have built. So everything is not RX-8. The engine is RX-7, and suspension we adjust something not original RX-8. And the horsepower of this car is about 500 something. And this car just win the title of amateur GT class last year. So this is the RX-7 green one, and the engine, everything is like original RX-7, but we modify to like 450 horsepower, and the suspension, everything is original RX-7. We change damper and brake system only, and this car we finished early this year, and we enter the Prachuap Khiri Khan circuit, street circuit, and he just won the first P1 podium at there. So this year we keep continue that. Okay, this is a gray one, RX-7 gray, and specification of this car is like standard or original RX-7. We modify the suspension and the brake system. The horsepower of this car is about 450, and we just finished this car couple days ago before the event, so we kind of checked out this event. Okay.
Motorsport. Motorsport.
Yeah, first I have to thank to my master Pima, the Rotary Revolution, yeah, for make this car, the monster, green monster. Yeah, last year that Pima made this car the first time, so I get the podium in the Prachuap Street Circuit, and then Pima continue to this year modify it up for me to race in Bira Circuit in the first tournament. And for Rotary, for me, I love it because the engine is really very good. You know, if we look back, everybody talk about Rotary is you can drive it, the engine is gonna blow up, or you can stand for 18 laps. But he did it. He proved it for me to drive in every condition, you know. And today the race is on 12 o'clock, you know. It's really really hot for me, and the car also, and the car still stand it for 18 laps. So I think Pima proved it for Rotary to drive in the circuit. So thanks Pima again, yeah, for make I say a lovely car for me, because I drive it like I don't need to have to think anything, not think the car can go, the car can stand for 18 laps. So thanks for Pima.